Well, one of the things that makes the difference between a strong relationship with a client and a weak one is just how many we have. I tend to believe that we've been conned, that we've been told, look, you just need as many possible relationships with as many possible people as you can, and I'm not sure that's true. What we want is not just quantity of relationships, but quality. To be so selective in the first place of making sure that you're working with the right people, that you can then invest in them in different ways. And I think that that's a key to being able to go to the next level in sales, is to be able to have selected carefully enough in the first place that you can then invest in the proper sense in the second place. Well, if you're selective in the first place about who you're working with, then it means that you can build a relationship for a long time. I remember working with one of the top salespeople for one of the top companies in the world, and his whole perspective was, I don't really try to sell, I just try to be useful for a long time. And so it wouldn't be unusual for him to work for 6 months, even longer, just getting to know somebody, getting to work with them, providing services of one kind or another that were relevant as the time came. And so that then when they were really ready for a big engagement, he was right there with a trusted relationship. He was already a trusted advisor because he had genuinely built the relationship. This, I think, is a different way. You almost wouldn't want to call it selling because of how often selling itself has peddled a different kind of idea. It's not manipulation, it's just real relationships with people you really think you could be useful to in the future. Influencing clients effectively is all about listening. My experience with listening is that people have not been listened to properly, deeply, sometimes in their entire lives, let alone in their average experience with a salesperson who is so consumed with their own agenda that they think the person in front of them is only a means to an end. The influence begins, the magic begins the moment we start to listen powerfully. Not with the intent to persuade, not with the intent to reply, just the intent to deeply understand. And the moment we do that, suddenly we're talking to a human. Suddenly, when it does come time to share the thing or the service that we'd like to introduce to them, we know whether it's relevant or not, and we can advise them about that, but also we can see how it might tap into a deeper need, something that really is truly useful and could even be transformational. So to me, the key to effective influence with other people is listening.